Do you think you could get away with calling a vasectomy a potentially life-threatening procedure?
It is. It's an infinitely life-threatening procedure.
Exactly, right?
Infinite lives are being threatened.
Threaten the lives of billions of individuals.
Millions of voices called out at once, and we're suddenly silent.
And then one voice went, "Oh man, that was great." And just like that, sporting a brand new, shiny, fancy intro video courtesy of One Tanky, it is time for NSF Go Nida. God damn it. Fuck. Hey guys, I'm Brian. There's Justin. What's going on, Germs?
Coming to you live from Petaluma. Kansas City.
God damn it. Look, what's funny is normally I'm good.
It's only been 3 months.
Normally I'm good to handle all that stuff, but this time I had to do the live switching because we didn't have Spearmint Nitrate do the best work on the entire show in animated cold open, so we just had to throw it on there, which means I had to open and close and shift stuff, and it was difficult.
We're throwing it in the moat. By the way, we have a moat. That's where we throw our garbage.
While we're at it, let's just throw the fucking show in the moat, too. We're done. And we're out.
We're putting the moat in another moat. We have 2 moats, and one's than the other.
Well, let's put a boat on the moat and throw all into the chote. Hey, man, what are we up to this week?
Holy crap, Brian. We have an amazing guest, someone we haven't had on the show in a very, very long time. Patrick Norton of Techzilla joins us as we continue one of our favorite bits that has been an original here on Night Attack, and hopefully will span throughout the summer. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you asked for it. It has returned. Startup Spelling Bee, our quest to find the technology correspondent or pundit who can spell startups the best that they can, begins this week.
I like the fact that you said the best they can when, in fact, like, the criteria is, like, can you spell any of them at all? I will be so shocked if we go into the finals with 2 victories on anyone, because the way we're going to do is we're going to break it down. We're going to send, like, 4 or 5 tech journalists through the paces, and whoever the 2 best ones are will have a live face-off that will be a pay-per-view event that'll be free.
Big, super high-pressured, awesome finals at the end of the summer. It's going to be fucking epic.
So before the show started, I asked people to send me some links to some weird-ass freaking news stories, because for some reason you and I are allergic to doing all the traditional, like, oh, let's pick up news of the weird. Although every time we pick up something shiny like that, we have a good time and we riff and we always go in new directions. I think you and I are like, I don't know, we insist on living our stupid lives at the highest difficulty level. Like, whenever I get a goddamn game, I just refuse to acknowledge that maybe the normal setting is an okay experience. I'm like, no, has to be the hardest.
We play defense against the show quite a bit, like, and we consider it quality control, but it might really just be complete negligence in providing the audience the kind of entertaining quality that they want. But this is one of the things where I feel like there's a lot of weird shit out there. We're going to parse it. We're going to make it, we're going to deliver it to everybody like a plate of fresh roast beast to Whoville.
So before we do, now that Bonnie's left, I'll say that I'm really bummed out because I wanted to talk about my balls the entire time, but I'm not allowed to because that's all off limit.
You fucking, her chair is not even cold.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just saying.
Right before there, and that's right
all.
There.
That is all I will talk about it. It's over. And the reason is because people were asking in the chat about my balls, and the answer is no. I respect my wife. Not going to talk about them. That's private. That's why they called them privates.
There is only 2 things off limits in this episode, and they are Brian's balls.
That's right. So, all right, I'm not seeing a link to the thing here, so maybe we'll just go digging for weird stories in there. And I don't know if the internet crapped out or what, because everyone got all quiet.
No, here we go. I got we have a naked guy. And listen, I'm just gonna read off the menu, and you tell me what you would like to read more about.
Yeah.
Naked guy high on embalming fluids, shouting surfboard.
High on embalming fluids.
And listen, by the way, this is a little coterie of various weird stories. So don't fixate, Brian. You don't want to buy the first house you see. right?
All right.
You want to go around the block a little bit.
Hold on. I just called it up. It's a Time magazine article, and the headline is "Naked Guy High on Embalming Fluid Shouts Surfboard."
in Beyonce voice.
All right, you want to break this down?
Man, I'll tell you one right there. I asked you to wait so I can read the other one.
Well, I'm sorry, dude. Look, you can tell me all you want. You're like, well, hold off. There's some really good.
Maybe there's other ones. Let's go. Dude, we already got momentum.
I mean, if you want to look away from the golden glory of the surfboard naked embalming fluid man.
Today, when a man stripped down and wandered naked near a busy intersection. Drew Caritas has more on the efforts to get him off the street.
And I was like, no way, he's not naked.
Damn it. This is all of this man on the street shit. It's like, what are you going to say? You're like, oh, I can't believe he was naked in front of me.
Naked and in front of a crowd.
Well, I didn't know what was next, so I wanted to capture everything and show people that what I witnessed.
So Chad Arsenault pulled out his iPhone.
I mean, he seems like he's in pretty good shape, though.
Like, well, yeah, dude, I'd hang with him. What's funny is you can tell here they have him recreating what it looked like when he pulled out his phone. So you can tell that whoever's doing this story is like, hey, man, we need some visuals. Can we just see what it looked like when you pulled out your phone? And so they had him reenact it.
Well, I didn't know what was next, so I wanted to capture everything and show people that what I witnessed.
So Chad Arsenault pulled out his iPhone.
Like he could play like defensive line or something. Dude's looking pretty good. I mean, apparently he's high on embalming fluid, which doesn't necessarily speak to his decision-making skills.
Can we dive into this process? Like, I don't know how one gets high on embalming fluid or what embalming fluid is. Is that better than bath salts?
Well, I mean, bath salts are just a street name for, like, synthetic stuff. I mean, like, they're not all that different, I would assume. Like, they're all just chemicals in which you huff or freebase and you get crazy high.
I found out recently, I read some article about people who work in porn shops, and apparently they have, like, porn, and then VHS tape head cleaner available. And the reason is that VHS tape cleaner is essentially made of amyl nitrate, I guess, with the butthole dilating, get you high stuff. I should ask Cardi Cow about this. Can I interview Cardi Cow about the various ways to get high?
I remember the Cardi Cow voice.
Hey, mister. Hey, mister.
Mister.
Hey,
no, I'm here.
Cardi Cow, listen, I'm very confused. It sounds like there's a lot of ways to get high.
Today, by the way, do me a favor. Just put your arms over your head. I just want to see your wingspan.
I mean, do I really have to? Is that the only?
Hey, mister.
Is that the only way you'll answer my question? I'll just do it. There we go.
Now wave them.
I have to wave my hands.
Keep going. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm waving my hands. I really want.
Don't put those hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care.
All right. Listen, I just want to know about getting high on embalming fluid. Is this an inhaler or you inject it? Do you drink it?
Brian, I mean, it's very simple. If you want to get high on embalming fluid, you got to have two things.
Okay, a corpse, I would imagine, is one of them.
And then, no, I mean, a corpse, if you want to have a little decoration, you know. What I like to call a corpse, Brian?
Yeah.
The forbidden throw pillow.
wait. You have a forbidden throw pillow. Wow, I could talk. That I assume you hump. Brian.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What?
Hey, mister.
I love offended Cardi Cow. Indignant that I would imply that. I'm sorry,
Cardi. Get a little embalming fluid.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you go ahead in. You have the two things: the embalming fluid and a license to party.
Wait, so how do you get a license to party?
Oh. You're bored with it, baby. Bored with it.
It's not something you Photoshop.
Put your arms over your head again. Let me see.
You know what? I'll give you one arm. Like I'm asking a question here. So,
as far as I know, the way you do embalming fluid is you either just put it on a rag and huff it, or you can crystallize it into rock form and freebase it.
I swear to God, I hope you're reading from like a freaking Wikipedia article.
I'm Cardi Cow, baby. This Wikipedia is called my brain. Hey,
what is it? What kind of high is it? Do you hallucinate?
The only high you need. Go ahead and hit play on
I'm sorry. That was me trying. Oh, it'll make you say surfboard.
He was doing the Beyonce, the surfboard, he was twerking, he was doing the nay-nay. Every dance that's out right now, he was doing.
Arsenal wasn't the only one recording.
By the way, they have him there, but he's just kind of like clapping and like putting his hands on his knees like he's tired on third down.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of.
He's doing a lot of dancing.
They caught him in the break, and it's like, if you're going to say that he's twerking, if you're going to sell that shit, then I say go full out,
Get to the end, because I haven't heard him say surfboard in the Beyonce voice yet.
Okay, well, I assume that...
My cousin, that's embarrassing. He's in the middle of the street. Something is going on with him, evidently. Because he has never, ever did that before.
When the man's relatives heard all the commotion and saw what was going on, they rushed to cover him up. They say he is now undergoing a mental evaluation. In Northwest Houston, Drew Caritas, KHOU.
Oh, shit, it's got to be Houston. It's always got to be Houston. God damn it.
I'll tell you what. That might have been a great story. That's shitty reporting.
Yep,
I'm going to put that on that local Houston affiliate. You're going to sell me on naked Beyonce dancing, on surfboard yelling, and then you fucking fail to deliver. You had 2 jobs. Like, Brian has 2 topics he can't talk about.
Yes.
You know? And you fucking failed on both.
Hey, we're calling you out. That's right. Journalistic integrity paragons, Brian Brushwood and Justin Robert Young, call out local Houston affiliate.
All right. Now, Brian, we're going to try this again.
All right. No.
I'll 3 stories.
Sealed. I'm good.
Wait until after the 3rd, and then you tell me. You're going to choose our adventure on where we go. Okay?
All right, got it.
Man says he stole schoolgirls' gym uniforms because he wanted to wear them. Man tries to have sex with an ATM. Or fishing trophy looks like a penis and nothing else.
Oh, Jesus. Man, hold on. I feel like this got a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, because all 3 of these I wanted to
this fishing trophy.
I wanted to pull the trigger instantly on all 3 of these. Walk me through them again.
Man says he stole schoolgirls' gym uniforms because he wanted to wear them.
All right, that one's out, because why else would you steal them? That's dumb.
Well, I mean, probably to smell them.
Oh, wait, no, okay.
Man tries to have sex with an ATM. Listen, I'm not defending it. I'm just saying. What else? Fishing trophy looks like a penis and nothing else.
Oh, Jesus, we got to show the fishing trophy, don't we?
All right, that's a Huffington Post story. You can just type exactly what I said. Fishing trophy looks like a penis. Nothing else.
Fishing trophy.
T222 says, of the 3 in order, getting hard, and hard.
All right, so, and it says that this is not safe for work. So, man, that would be a great title for a show. NSF.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, man, I'll tell you what. I bet you'd have great SEO with that.
Oh, my God, yeah. I bet oh, Jesus Christ, that is definitely... okay, so we're looking at... First of all, this is an actual blog post. I'll say that from a certain angle... It definitely does only look like a penis.
Like a dick. And might I say, an impressive dick as well.
Well,
like, it doesn't just look like a garden variety dick. It looks like a real dick that you'd want to show off at parties or would win blue ribbon at a state fair.
At this angle, the open mouth of the bass seems to resemble the head of
a penis.
And I would say uncircumcised, right? It looks like it's kind of half rolled over there on top.
Yeah, that looks like a half, like as they call in the business, a slow roll.
Yeah. Man, I wish there was more to this, like an explanation or like...
What would the explanation be, Brian? Well, we wanted to make a dick trophy and we succeeded.
5-year-old Jasper won the trophy on Mother's Day weekend. According to comments.
I'm so glad those are the first words that came out of your mouth. The audio listeners are getting such a treat.
The little guy is, quote, so proud of it, he's been carrying it around, and he put it on the table in the hall before leaving for school this morning. I kept walking past it, and it just looked bad. From a different angle, it's fine, but from this angle, it looks hilarious. All right, can I go back to the guy having sex with an ATM?
Yeah, no, let's roll with there. That is man.
By the way, I just realized I just typed into the news "man sex ATM," and it occurs to me that ATM has maybe a different meaning in in some other circles. Drunk Tennessee man tried to have sex with ATM. Picnic table. Oh, and a picnic table.
Oh yeah. Listen, I'll tell you what. That's This guy is getting it done, and look at his face.
He looks a little
like
bit
more
like
malevolent KG.
Yeah, God damn it, you beat me to it. I was just about to say, is this he was having a brodeo by himself with the picnic table.
Let me go to the text here. A man was arrested at a Murfreesboro bar Friday night for attempting to have sex with an ATM and later a picnic table. According to the arrest report, Lonnie Hutton, 49, walked into the Boro Bar and Grill on Greenland Drive and up to the ATM. Now,
okay, now hold on. Now, okay, you're bearing the lead here, if I may. One of the quotes here, the pull quotes here is, pulling down his pants and underwear, he allegedly attempted to penetrate one of the device's holes, which I guess is also redundant if you say he tried to have sex. He didn't just hump it. He found a hole and tried to fill it.
Excuse me, Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my gosh. It's Ira Sockman. What's going on, Ira?
Hold on. Wait, I have Ira just called me, so I'm just gonna hold up the phone to the
because he's on speaker. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it around because I can't show his number on the
That's a good point. It was very courteous of you.
Brian, I needed to call in because I'm defending this man in court.
Hold on.
To clear up a few things.
All right, now, first of all, why would you defend this kind of person, somebody who would have sex with a piece of machinery?
Well, because my client, Lonnie Hutton, Mr. Hutton, is absolutely and 100% not guilty.
No, okay, not guilty. You're saying none of this happened? It was a fabrication? Was it a misunderstanding?
Absolutely not. This is a tremendous slander by the Murfreesboro Police Department, and we will be pressing charges on them.
Oh, really? Now, when you say slander, I mean, surely they didn't just manufacture the charges out of nowhere. Was there something happening that maybe would be a more sensible explanation?
Of course, Brian. But number one, as I have written on my class ring, where I graduated summa cum laude from Colorado State University, it is emblazoned, and I put on my finger every day, fuck the police.
All right. Well, number one, I didn't know you had fingers, but that's fine. So you're saying the police just made it up whole cloth?
Say I'm only fingers, Brian.
What? What was he up to? What was your client doing when this whole misunderstanding happened?
Number one, Brian, you have to understand that my client would never in a million years dare defile an ATM by having sex with it.
Okay. So what was he doing?
He was peeing in it.
Now, and is that a different legal structure? That's not, is the charges different?
The charges that he was charged with having sex with it. And really, the only thing that is in play here is a very common, absolutely medically verifiable phenomenon that was on display during this.
And what's that?
Pee boners.
Oh, I'm sorry. So he actually maybe passed out. He fell asleep. He woke up with morning wood at 2 a.m. at the bar.
Brian, I would like to call you as a character witness. Now, have you ever woken up with a pee boner? We all know that pee boners are a thing.
Of course. Now I understand all of this, but once he was done, it says that he tried to have sex with a table. Is that even possible?
He wasn't done. You ever tried to hold it? They said, stop peeing in the ATM machine with your pee boner. And he said, well, excuse me, good sir, I will retire outward toward the picnic area. And lo, he did. But you tried to hold it for more than 30 seconds. He found the first thing he could put his pee boner in.
Okay, so he was actually peeing on the table that he was humping?
No, peeing through the table.
Oh, got it. Because there's slats in it, because it's a wooden table.
He slid his pee boner delicately through the slat, humping it only for leverage.
Okay, that makes sense.
He continued to relieve himself in the most decent way possible, shielding his pee boner from any possible minors.
Well, it appears that he was booked into the Rutherford County Jail on $250 bond, and good luck on your court case date on July 1st.
See you in court, motherfuckers. Knoxman out.
That's gotta be standard goodbye. See you in court, assholes. All right. Do we have time for one more? I think we got time for one more. Give me another choice of three. We'll see what we can figure out.
I think that we do. Let me take a look right here. All right. Brian, are you ready for this choice of 3? Let's get the music going back.
All right, you got it, man. What do we got?
Sanford man arrested for groping a woman in the Walmart parking lot.
I mean, that sounds like the kind of thing you'd see in Sanford. I'm not terribly impressed with that one.
Perv caught pleasuring self in front of dead girl's photo at a morgue.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This goes back to our pre-show talk. I think it needs a call from Barack Obama regarding the bread and the dead.
And finally, agency apologizes for mattress ad depicting the shooting of Malala Yousafzai.
Whoa. What was that last one?
Agency apologizes for a mattress ad depicting the shooting of Malala Yousafzai.
Wait, and that's the I Am Malala chick? Because she got shot in the face.
I don't know.
Oh my God. Well, I have to know what this is. All right, look, I'm going to go to Google News here, news.google.com, and give that to me. Agency apologizes. You know what? Actually, I don't know why it's never occurred to me to just set up a constant RSS feed with just the phrases apologizes for.
Oh, good God.
What?
This is a horrifying ad.
Okay, first of all, this number one, I want to see this ad, but I'm loving this idea of a news feed for just apologizes for, because we got Macklemore apologizes for dressing up in what may be a racist thing.
This is the bit. This is why we should do some research on this, because this is the bit. Is just apologizes for.
Yeah, cancer patient loses home in fire. Power company apologizes for. Let's see. Man, Macklemore is all about apologizing. Arizona candidate Gary Keeney apologizes for shootings. Yeah, this is great.
Well, you want to know what? Let's go ahead and go to this story. This is Malala Yousafzai.
Yes.
The agency behind an Indian mattress company's print ad that depicts the shooting of this lady whose name I can't pronounce has apologized for the controversial spot.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Now, Brian is reacting to the ad. I will read their apology.
Jesus Christ!
The recent curl-on ads from our India office are contrary to the beliefs and professional standards of Ogilvy and Mather and our clients. We are investigating how our standards were compromised in this case and will take whatever corrective action is necessary. In addition, we have launched a thorough review of our approval and oversight processes, yada, yada, yada. In 2012, Yousafzai, then a 14-year-old student and activist, was shot in the forehead by a Taliban gunman on her way to school.
Okay, you want to walk us through the ad? This is a very tall ad, and on the left side, you see, God, I don't even like to describe it. You see like an AK-47 pointed at her face.
Well, you see two girls, right?
One on the left, one on the right, both Malala.
Okay. One of them's getting an award.
On the right.
One of them on the left is having an AK-47 pointed at her.
Yeah, and then in the second one, and it looks like it's meant to illustrate like motion in way, and these are what, like, dolls? These are dolls, I guess.
Yeah, they are dolls or puppets, and they are posed as though they are falling from the top of this elongated ad to the bottom. The one with the AK-47 is revealed to have a action movie quality stream of blood.
Jesus, like it's mid-shot in slow motion or whatever.
And the other one is just kind of gently falling. The shot Malala has a blood bag.
Blood transfusion, and then is hooked up to stuff. And then you see them getting closer and closer to each other. And then,
no. So she's bouncing back. That's the point of the ad.
Exactly. She got shot. She fell down. She got a blood transfusion. She landed on a curl-on brand spring mattress.
Yes.
At which point,
and then she bounced up and got an award.
Yeah, Jesus.
So I guess it's meant to capitalize on her by saying, so wait, is she alive or is she
she's alive. She's alive. She wrote the book.
Alive. Okay. So this was, okay, as I'm not familiar with the story.
Oh, no. Yeah. Bonnie actually listened to the audiobooks and Penny read it and all this stuff, you know, talking about the heartbreaking story of what it's like to be a kid, to watch, you know, crazy people take charge of your country, and then it get more and more weird.
So apparently, this is only one ad in a series of bounce back ads for Kurlan. Their others included Mahatma Gandhi being tossed from a train and later becoming a spiritual leader, and just because, welcome to 2014, Steve Jobs' exit from Apple and his return as a cultural icon.
Oh my God. And then wow. Well, that certainly delivered on all fronts in every way that I expected it and hoped it would.
Dude, next week we just got to do
apologizes for, right? Like that's the magic phrase.
Apologizes for or maybe that's our third bit. Maybe we come right back and we just only do apologizes for stories, and we help Patrick Norton helps us crown the apologizes for king of this week.
That can be our like our PR helper thing that we do.
Here we go.
All right. You know what? Speaking of which, I'm gonna get Mr. Norton on the line. But in the meantime, why don't you thank our bosses?
Hell yeah, Brian. Number one, we have only one person to thank, and by one person, I mean the collective people that are our bosses here, the patrons of this very Night Attack show. You can go to Night Attack or patreon.com/Night Attack if you'd like to support the show. We have 1467 right now, and over $2,000. Man, you guys have just been absolute kingpins here. Not only is this going to allow us, basically, Brian, I don't know if you've noticed this, but like live streaming options have kind of gone to absolute dog shit over the past 3 months.
Oh man, you want to bust this out on Front Street? Yeah, I'm down with talking about this.
Let's just understand, so you can understand where your money's going, where your tax dollars are hard at work, building up the infrastructure of this very show.
Let me tell you some things that they've already gone to. We've already spent some on embalming fluids.
Yes.
We VHS tape cleaner. We bought a mattress, a very fine mattress that's very springy.
Absolutely. We put Ira Sockman on retainer and bought some new hay bales for
we licensed the rights to Surfboard, and yeah, that's about it.
But here's the biggest deal. Justin TV has gone to shit. YouTube Live is a pile of garbage. Justin TV.
And by the way, all of those are decent streaming services, but they used to be short lag, and of course we're very reliant upon our live listeners that we're interacting with. And when there's a 16 to 20 second delay, it sucks dong. We can't really.
And
talk
even
to
Daily Motion, riding backwards on a pig. Daily Motion, which used to be our savior, now has kind of gone the way of super lag. So what we are going to do is put together a solution just for you guys. Part of the reason why we wanted to do DiamondClub.tv, where you can watch all of our live stream content, is because we didn't want to be beholden to any free streaming service in general. And now it's going to be the place where you'll be able to watch our and as well as the NightAttack.tv, a roll your own streaming solution that we are going to come up with, thanks to Colleen Kelly Henry. Who is
and because we're going to be running our own stuff, we're actually going to have to pay for real bandwidth costs in Be Grown-Ups, which normally we'd be all like, well, screw that. We'll just make an even crappier show. But now, because we have a budget, thanks to our patrons, thanks to all of you guys who have made the leap from passive listeners to active members of the community, we thank all of you guys, and we're very, very excited to be able to bust that out in the budget. Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
I just sent a text message to Patrick and tried to get him on the Skype. He's not on either. I assume that you had already told him that we're going to call him around this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then we'll just keep bugging him. Everyone hit him up on the Twitter. What's his tweeting?
Not Patrick, I believe.
No. That's Patrick Beja. Although it would be hilarious to hammer.
It'd be great if we confuse them.
Twitter.com. Let me look for Patrick Norton. Let's see. Patrick Norton. It's all one word. PatrickNorton. And you've already got everything figured out as far as our actual spelling bee, right?
Yeah.
Well, you got that. As long as you have the words, that's what matters. And for those of you guys who haven't seen what we are doing before, this is what? Angel List? Is that what it is?
Yes, angellist.com. It's where the world goes to get money from rich people for their crazy ass ideas. Now you might have you might currently be a fan of Silicon Valley on HBO. And all the crazy bullshit startup ideas that kind of pop up there that they like to fuck around with. This is exactly that. We're going to ask people throughout the summer to spell some of these startups that are asking for money on AngelList.
Yeah, and keep in mind it's angel.co is where they all are. And let's see, we got Ring-a-Doc, which is the front line of virtual care, Automatic, Symphony, and of course, all of them many times have completely stupid spellings, but you don't always know for sure. And of course, that's the real mind screw job, is that sometimes they're totally normal. Hey, you know what is agonizing is when you text someone and you get the they're about to respond thing on, where it's like where is it? Let me find this. There we go. Oh no. Oh wait. There we go. Oh, he says try now. Awesome. So that's what's going on. There we go. Now he's online. Ladies and gentlemen, live and direct from someplace in Northern California, we are about to connect with the one, the only. It's Patrick Norton. Oh, Patrick Norton!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, dude, that was smooth like butter, man. Just in time. You had it together. Everything worked out.
I just had one of those moments where I touched the computer and everything exploded, and I thought to myself, oh, you're going to be like that, are you?
I like wounded. I like the meme of wounded Patrick Norton, hurt by his computer's feelings. Hey, man, look, we had an idea for a game that we'd like you to play. Did Justin get a chance to tell you what it is?
No. In fact, I told him I would not tell him what it is, that he was just going to roll along with it, and we will explain it to him as we will right now. Patrick, you are one of the leading voices in consumer technology. You have thousands of people for many years hang on your every word on Techzilla. However, we are going to put you to the ultimate test. You are indeed our first qualifying contestant for the Night Attack Startup Spelling Bee of 2014.
Now, here's the way the Startup Spelling Bee works. The Startup Spelling Bee, we choose a number of startup companies from AngelList at angel.co. You'll be given the name, and now just like a spelling bee, you can ask for it to be used in a sentence. You can ask for for context, and in fact, normally we would pit you against someone, but in this case, we're running a long campaign where each of tech journalists' finest are going to be qualifying. So we're going to determine your qualifying score. I'm going to act as your advisor. Okay, now your job here, Patrick, is really just when it comes down to it to be the speller. But up until then, I'm going to do my best to sort of give you a feel for what the whole company's about. Any questions before we move on?
No, I'm just going to roll with it.
It's good.
Me and Justin rolling.
I would expect
roll it, baby. Roll them bones.
All right.
I'm going to go for a perfect zero, though.
Oh,
no.
No.
Game on .com names. I'm almost guaranteed to get a perfect zero.
Okay, so let me start the clock here at 9:37 p.m. Central Time. We're going to try to fit this in about 20 minutes. We'll see how many words we get. Justin, what is the first company on the Startup Spelling Bee?
Psychosoft, which describes themselves as breaking the barriers of creativity.
I'm sorry, could you say it again?
Psychosoft.
Psychosoft. Again, as your advisor, Patrick, I'm just going to feel it out here. Could you use it in a sentence?
Awesome. I just downloaded Psychosoft.
And I assume I need to keep my hands visible at all times so I'm not searching.
See, no, this is good. This is good. Hands, I didn't even think about this. This is the brilliance of Patrick Norton. Justin, could you use the company as a verb, as an action word?
Yo, dog, I just got psychosofted.
All right. If this company were a tree, what kind of tree would it be?
A spruce.
Damn, that's deep.
All right. I feel like I've asked everything that... one more time. Could you use it in a sentence one more time?
Fuck! Psychosoft is down.
Okay, good. All right, I'm going to kick it over to Patrick Norton. And as in traditional spelling bee, you have to say the name, spell it, and then say it again.
Psychosoft. SYKOSYPHSOFT. Psychosoft.
And sorry, I don't have any sound effects here, Brian. So if you can pull up maybe something on YouTube,
sure, yeah, like fail horn. There, do fail. Actually, I'll do NSFW show soundbuilder.com. Yeah, no, you failed. What? How's it actually spelled?
That is Psychosoft. PSYKOSOFT. Psychosoft.
It's all right. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. It's just one. It's just one, Patrick. Look, we can bounce back. We can bounce back. What else you got for us, Justin?
Your second word, Patrick, is dash.
Dash. What does dash do?
That is Techstars NYC 13 connected carrier. Or sorry, connected car platform. It is Nest/Fitbit for cars.
Man, this I swear, dude, we should just have a freaking one-armed bandit machine that just manufactures startups. That just on each of them are existing startups, and it just spins around. All right, dash, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me help you out here, Patrick. Could you use it in a sentence?
Awesome. I just downloaded Dash.
Okay. And could you use it as a noun?
I just arrived in Dash, Minnesota.
Is there any information about the cars in there?
Yes, they're awesome for having Dash.
Okay. I'm sorry, Patrick. I wish I could get you more info on the inside. That's all we got. Carrie, are you ready to make this attempt?
Dash. DASSH. Dash.
Justin? Oh, no!
Died of fire, blur.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, Patrick. You just got Who's Scout on the Okie Doke. This one is DASH. Dash.
It can't be a startup. It's got a proper spelling. There are rules, man. You come to Silicon Valley, they hand you a sheet, young entrepreneur, these are your rules.
I would like to say, out of all the guesses that the audience had, my favorite was D4$H. It's all right. It's all right.
Keisha is the
look, you're just a little bit 0 for 2, but we got time. We got time. You can still set the all-time record. Justin,
straight zeros.
What do you got?
No, I'm going for straight zeros all the way across.
All right. Your next word is Red Mart.
Say it again.
Red Mart.
Like the color red, right?
Is it?
Okay. Good. What does this company do?
This is Southeast Asia's consumer-centric online grocer.
Oh, geez. Wait, it's Southeast Asia, communist state, and it's called Red Mart?
Shop smart. Shop Red Mart.
All right, could you use it in a sentence, please?
Awesome. I just downloaded Red Mart.
Do you have a founding date by any chance?
September 2012.
All right. And it's where's its headquarters?
Singapore.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Fuck! Red Mart's down.
Okay, all right, that's all we got. Patrick, I did my best for you, man. What are you going with?
I'm going to ask for some advice here. Do you want me to go for an actual spelling like a word, or an attempted .com spelling?
I mean, first of all, if you have a gag you want to try, get it out of your system, but then let us know when the actual spelling's coming, because we want you to win. We want you to be champion. We want you to come back at the end of the summer when we have the World Finals.
Oh, now you tell me. Red Mart, R-E-D-M-A-R-T, Red Mart.
Yes, there we go. That is a big fat win for Patrick.
Wow. See, he saw that coming, and he didn't fall for the trap. Very well done. All right, what else? You ready for another one? Here we go. Justin, go.
Patrick, Your startup is Klooff.
Klooff. What does Klooff do?
Klooff is the future of pet media.
Alright, I want to know more. When was Klooff founded?
March 2012.
And where's it located?
New York City.
Can you use
New York City?
Can you use Klooff in a sentence?
Awesome. I just downloaded Klooff.
God damn it. Oh man, I guess that's all I got. Patrick, it's up to you, man. Klooff, take it away, sir.
Oh, this is horrible. Klooff, Kloof, Klooff.
Oh, so close, Patrick. So close.
Was it a PH or a U?
That is Klooff, Klooff. You missed
Jesus
by one
Christ,
F.
are you kidding me? It's all right. So we're up to 4. We're 1 out of 4, which is not bad. It's better than anyone else has ever done at this game.
Because I'm the one who's playing it for the first time.
Well,
thank you.
we did some practice rounds. We did some practice rounds, and nobody did better than you. Oh, all right,
Wow.
Justin, quick, give us another one.
Universe is your startup, Patrick. Universe.
And what does Universe do?
Shopify for events.
God damn it. Swear to God, one giant slot machine just spin
I
it.
wish we were making these up.
I know that's what's so awful about them. When you start looking at them, you're like, really?
But the thing is like, listen, when Twitter first rolled out, I'm like, this is garbage, and it is the sure sign that we are all falling apart as a society. And now I'm on Twitter all the time, so I'm fully admitting that I'm an idiot. If the CEO of Universe is seething because we're giggling at Shopify for events, then that's fine. He's probably going to raise $1 billion, and he's going to own all of us.
Now, so far, the chat room is suggesting YOUKNEEVURSE. Like, you know what? First of all, can you use it in a sentence?
Awesome! I just downloaded Universe.
Can you use it like as a curse word?
Hey, my fucking universe!
Where are they located?
Toronto, Canada.
Oh, so it's Canadian. That's good to know. And when were they founded?
That would be July of 2011.
And actually, this might be a good clue. How much money are they looking for?
Brian Universe of Toronto, Canada is currently looking for $2 million.
See, I wonder if maybe that's I think that might be like the best clue as to what domain they were able to get. One more time, could you use it in a sentence?
Fuck! Universe is down!
I was waiting for that.
Okay. All right, I've given you all I can here, Patrick. The rest is all up to you.
Since this is a Canadian startup, I'm going to go for Canadian Logic Universe. UNIVERSE Universe. Oh!
Not real. Not real.
Oh, what a bummer. What is it?
That is Universe. UNIIVERSE. Universe. Shopify for events.
All right, that's 5.
It's going to be awesome when no one can find that website.
Okay, look, we're doing all right here. We're all good. All right, Justin, give me another one here.
Storific.
What does Storific do?
Storific. Oh man, I just missed. Okay. Storific is doubling high traffic businesses' sales during rush hours.
Say that again.
Doubling high traffic businesses' sales during rush hours.
And they're based out of where?
New York City.
And when were they based or built?
Storific was first founded. Man, this is not an easy website to go back and forth. Storific was first founded in December 2010.
Oh wow, so they've been around a while.
Yeah.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Awesome. I just downloaded Storific.
Okay, and if they were an animal, what animal would you say they are?
I would say they are a three-toed sloth.
Oh, right on. Right on.
I would also like to use it as a curse word.
Okay, please, go ahead.
This dinner is fucking storific.
I think we should start doing it that way. All right, Patrick, it's all you, buddy. Oh, hang on. You got real quiet on me for some reason. I don't know if that's on my end.
I was whispering. I didn't know if I could take the pressure.
Oh, no.
Apparently, I whispered away from the microphone.
All right, no, you're on now. Go for it.
Storific. STORIPHIK. Yes!
Justin, tell me this. It's a can I guess? It's like STORIFIC. Is that right?
Wow, Brian, you got it. Storific. STORIFIC. Storific.
All right, I think we got time for one more. Wait, how many are we up to? And I'll ask the chat. We'll hear back in a billion years. That's 7 so far, right?
So we will go for 8, and so this will set the qualifying mark for everybody. It will be the one to beat. Will be Patrick Norton at either 1 or 2.
And I'll tell you what, by the way, to be honest, like I already lost our side bet because you're on the board, and I didn't even know if you'd get on the board because this game is the most unfairly hard game that we've ever come up with.
I'm actually surprised I got one right. I mean, given the names, yeah.
Okay.
Spend like 20 minutes on TechCrunch, and you can make an English major weep.
All right, Justin, you got one more?
Yes, Brian. Goodzer.
Goodzer. What does Goodzer do?
Goodzer makes the process of finding local goods fast, accurate, and scalable.
Tell me they have no funding.
Yeah, are they funded? How much money are they looking for?
They are raising $2,500,000, and they currently value themselves at $15 million.
And wow. Where are they out of? Yeah, California, I assume.
Goodzer. I cannot find where they are at, actually.
Okay. Can you?
They launched in November 15th, 2011.
Fairly recent. All right. Can you use it in a sentence? Just get that out of the way.
Awesome. I just downloaded Goodzer.
Can you use it as though it's the name of your wife who you just caught cheating on you?
Goodzer.
That's pretty good. All right, man. It's all on you, Patrick.
Hold on. I would also like to use it as a curse word.
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
Out of the way, you fucking Goodzer.
I think I heard that in Brooklyn at least once.
Oh man, wouldn't that be great if like startups were the new curse words, and that was just the trend all over the place. People are like, they're all mad. You're like, he's like some kind of freaking universe. You're looking it up all the time. All right, Patrick.
With 2 eyes.
Yes. Take it away, buddy.
Goodzer. GOODZER.
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, your current reigning champion of the Night Attack first annual Startup Spelling Bee. Blowing away expectations during the qualifying rounds. You know, we thought we'd see a lot of great stuff from Patrick Norton. We didn't know it would be quite this amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, looking forward to seeing him again at the finals. Patrick Norton, that was amazing. Dude. All right, so here's what we want to know, Patrick, is who else should we put through the ringer on this? Like, of your esteemed colleagues, who needs to play this game?
Oh, goodness. I don't even know where to
We're
start.
thinking Molly Wood, for sure.
Molly Wood, Merritt, Belmont. The list could go on for hours. Because it's... Well, I mean, you guys could just basically start randomly picking these companies. Or just, like... there's just so
Wait,
much
why is there not a okay, hold on. Somebody should make a website of this, right? Because I assume there's some kind of way to pull, there's some kind of API to grab all the angel.co things, I would imagine.
Oh, listen. This will all be automated for us. I mean, number one, also people are saying that this would be the reason to bring Leo Laporte back to the show.
Oh my God!
To participate in the startup spelling bee, and I can't argue with him. But you want to know what? Eventually, we're gonna have a winner to this thing.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And at some point, they're gonna have to show off to everybody they know and love that they are the goddamn winner.
Yeah, but the problem is once word gets out, they're like, "Hey man, aren't you the guy that won the startup spelling bee from Night Attack?" It'd be too popular. Their sites would crash. They'd freak out. They go into hiding. Plus, also, it's like if you're going to make a statement like that, you'd have to hire like a web guru, a bunch of like design experts to make you look really badass. Not everyone can have Dan Dirksen T2T2, man.
No, you want to know what? They're just going to take a picture of their privates and upload it immediately to their brand new Squarespace website.
No, okay. Now you keep talking about the Squarespace, right? Now
and they're just going to write on it using the drag and drop design templates, as well as so many of the easy functional design options to pick a font that works for them and just write "suck it." And
yeah, okay, all right.
Spelled with an X.
But here's the problem. Even when they do that, see, I already thought about this, right? So they upload a giant full screen dick pic of their dong, and then
or vagina.
Right, that's true. That's true. Or butts. You know, we're fine with butts. But then what happens on when people load it on their mobile device? It's going to look stupid because it'll be optimized for the desktop, and they're all like, oh, "What is that? Is that B. Arthur?" And then they're like, "No, it's zoomed in inappropriately, and you're not going to see it right."
You want to know what, Brian? I'm going to tell you what my grandma told me when I was butt knee high to a grasshopper.
What's that?
Shut the fuck up and listen to what Squarespace formats every website to any platform, be it mobile, on the phone, tablet, or computer. Everything compresses and makes it look beautiful, making sure that winner's private parts are gleaming spectacularly, no matter who tries to open their page.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good deal, but look, I don't trust technology, and I've heard all the lies before. I feel like I'm going to go there, I'm going to get suckered in, and I'll get my hands on it. I'll be like, oh, this isn't for me, but it's too late. I've already prepaid for all eternity.
Horse apples. You can go on over to Squarespace, and they will give you a no credit card needed free trial just to make sure you know what the fuck you're getting into. It ain't some fly-by-night business that's shooting you up for money 5 seconds into meeting you. They like to stay and play, okay?
I believe their old slogan used to be, go to angel.co. Are we there? No. You know why? Because you could spell our fucking name, Squarespace.
And here's the deal. When you go on and actually decide to sign up for one of the plans after you take the free trial, you can use the offer code NAP. That is NAP, standing for Night Attack Podcast. Take a nap, motherfuckers, and you're going to get yourself some benefits and kickback money to this here show.
Yeah.
So go on over.
And I'll tell you what, if you want to thank our friends over at Squarespace, they're at Squarespace on Twitter. Just say, hey, thanks, guys. I really dig what you do. Doodly-to-doodly. Just write doodly-doodly-doo and see their eyebrows raise.
Again, here we go. We just do nothing but send complete nonsense Squarespace's way. Go to Squarespace on Twitter and just write doodly-doodly-doo.
Just because whoever's running their social media account will be like, oh shit, what the hell's happening? I'm getting all these doodly doos.
And when you sign up for your Squarespace website, remember what Abe Lincoln once said: take a nap, dickhead.
And then he fired his shotgun. Thank you very much to our friends at Squarespace, maker of the finest websites out in the business. Patrick, listen, we stumbled across something in the first segment. We were originally just going to kind of BS in this third segment with you, wanted to find out what you're up to, but we were looking for weird stories, and in the process of trying to find the source article, I got as far as typing the phrases apologizes for, and then I just realized I should just stop, because I realized that would be the greatest feed in all of news, is to just go to googlenews.com and just type, quote, apologizes, or I guess you don't need quotes. You can say apologizes.
Yeah, listen, this is the best Google alert of all time, man. You can have this one delivered right to your inbox every day. and just find out what everybody is apologizing for. And boy, do we have a crop of these. So we have them. I have 11 here, culled and spun for us, Bri.
Oh, somebody already put them together for us?
Absolutely.
All right, walk us through them, and we'll explore these. We'll try them on for size.
Here's what we're going to do. Patrick, you are going to be our arbiter. We do this professional wrestling style. Only one story can have the belt. So this first one will automatically, we'll pit the first two together, and we will go from there. Here's our first story.
Now we're picking which is the better story between the two? We're not giving them advice or nothing.
Who should be more ashamed?
Oh, who should be more
to apologize?
Who should have apologized? Like, you're damn right you should be apologizing. That's all right. I got it.
Dennis Rodman apologizes after freaking out on CNN. Or school apologizes for not including girl in tux yearbook photo.
Who should be more ashamed of themselves?
Oh, the school. Rod's never been ashamed in his life.
Yeah. I agree, man. That would be like a dog apologizes for gnawing on bone. Like, I just don't see.
Dog apologizes for pissing on your foot. Dog apologizes for pissing on hydrant. Dog apologizes for pissing on the president. Dog doesn't know what it's doing. I mean,
that's true. I agree. I'm down with that. I vote as well. So our champion is high school. Oh, what are the details on this high school?
So, a Catholic high school in San Francisco issued a public apology on Monday to a student and her family for refusing to include a portrait of the girl wearing a tuxedo in its yearbook. Sacred Heart Cathedral Preparatory President. Fuck, Jesus Christ. How long is
President? That's a hell of a name. President.
It's Sacred Heart Cathedral Preparatory. President John F. Scudder Jr. and Principal Gary Cannon said in a joint statement on the school's website that they had not communicated their yearbook portrait policy adequately to senior Jessica Urbina and her parents.
Okay, question here.
She wore the tuxedo that was meant for boys instead of the dress meant for girls.
Question here, and this is irrelevant of the nature of why she was wearing the tuxedo. Is there any chance they would have issued this apology if it was for a guy trying to wear a dress? Or is that just not the world we're in yet where they would do that?
In a Catholic school?
Right. That's exactly it.
Everybody made a big freak show about it. I think that it's the fact that everybody freaked out about it that got everybody all hot. So
yeah.
I think it could have been a dog wearing a cat's clothing, and they would have had to react to it at the very least if everybody was screaming and yelling.
Well, that's good. We have offense equality, even in the Catholic schools. All right, so the champion is these guys.
Is the school preparatory whatever rando.
The pickle pepper prepper. The pickle pepper prep.
All right, so here we go. This one, Patrick, you tell me if they deserve the apology belt for this week. Janesville School District apologizes for showing same-sex marriage video. So this is a school going the other way, apologizing that they showed a same-sex marriage video.
You're asking me? Fuck no.
So they had nothing to apologize for. They do not get the belt. That is same champion woo.
But I also lived in New York City for 10 years and lived in San Francisco for 12 years, and my dog walker is married to Auntie Scott, so I may be biased on the issue.
I'm with you,
here's what happened. This is the Janesville School District made a mistake by showing, and this is a article in the Gazette Extra. They made a mistake by showing the video Kids React to Gay Marriage. I assume a Fine Brothers production.
Oh, yeah, no, it's got to be, right?
Yeah, at Craig High School on April 11th, Superintendent Karen Schultz said, "Once I viewed the video, I felt like it was biased on one side of the issue. It's not something we would typically do. When you look at controversial issues, you need to look at both sides."
I got to change my vote now.
Well, I mean, what were the reactions of the kids? The kids didn't react both ways, like some kids being like, hey, whatevs, and other kids being like, well, this looks like an abomination.
Apparently, they all got gay married immediately. They're so blown away.
We're sorry for all your kids are married to each other now.
That was like the one-to-one correlation between teaching said and teenagers having sex.
Well, I
never really thought about getting some.
Well, look, everybody knows teenagers don't figure it out until they teach it in their Satan worshiping classes. Then all of a sudden they figure out, that's why they rhyme. Satan worshiping classes equals put it in their asses.
After you're married.
All right, what's so our champion is still the tuxedo chumps.
Yep, I'll tell you what, I feel like we're gonna get a little sexy in here because this one's gonna be tight. Patrick, MSNBC apologizes for quote unquote ill-advised Cinco de Mayo segment.
All right, now, I almost feel like we need to take bets on whether or not we're going to agree it's new champion before we get to hear the details of it. I'm betting that we're about to have a new champion here.
I'm putting $20 on that.
So here we go. MSNBC has apologized for airing a Cinco de Mayo segment that included a sombrero-wearing, tequila-swilling correspondent, Louise Bergdorf. And this is the quote from MSNBC. On Monday, Cinco de Mayo, way too early, this is the show Way Too Early, made sarcastic references to the way some Americans celebrate the holiday. It is not our intention to be disrespectful, and we sincerely apologize for the ill-advised references. A statement posted on the show's website said...
Hang on, I'm going straight to the source here. Here's the clip from Way Too Early. We'll be the judge ourselves.
And it is Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May, celebrating Mexican heritage and pride, and it commemorates the Mexican army over the French forces in the Battle of Puebla back in 1862. It's also an excuse to drink tequila on a Monday morning at work for Lewis. President Obama will mark the holiday with a reception at the White House. You have to drink the whole thing and eat the worm. That is it for Way Too Early. Morning Joe starts right now.
Sweet Jesus, I don't think that could be any worse if he was wearing blackface. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Now, do you think it would have been better or worse if he would have talked? I think the fact that he's just a silent stereotype. I don't know whether or not.
Well, first of all, the only way they could have saved it is if he did all that and then he turned and he says, I volunteer at the Y and I'm an aerospace engineer. That's the only way they could have saved it. Instead, they would have been like taco burrito, chimichanga, or some shit.
Patrick, what would have been the most offensive thing he could have said?
Well, apparently he said Olay, and we just can't hear it on the
he did? Also, apparently his cousin Speedy is the fastest mouse in all of Mexico. Patrick, does he get the belt?
I'm gonna give him the belt at this point. He's managed to insult, what, 33 million people in the United States?
Well, see, and may I come to the defense of this?
Yes.
To me, the crime is not what you say or do. And first of all, it's easy for me to say this, being somebody who says a lot of stuff I regret. Go ahead, Justin.
Volunteer in hold on. I need to talk to my client real quick.
Hold on. Yes.
Why are you sticking up for this guy? Because it ain't your job. You don't get paid to stick up.
Brian Brushwood apologizes for.
Fine. Let him go.
Because and I'm feeling
3 daughters. Listen to Frozen, baby. Let it go. Let it go.
All right, fine.
It's fine.
Hate mongers. I guess what I'm saying is I actually don't think they meant anything hateful by it. I think it was just an astonishingly poor decision.
At the end of the day, he's the one who said, "Ching chong, bling blong, ding dong."
Yeah. Fair enough. Sorry, MSNBC. All right, what have we got next?
All right. So right now, MSNBC and their racist Cinco de Mayo caricature is in the lead. But Patrick, did they have more to apologize for than Shutterfly, who apologized for congratulating you on your non-existent baby?
No. That said,
yeah, how did this happen?
This sounds like it's going to be horrible.
Well, no. I mean, it sounds to me like some automated something or other says, some algorithm says.
So here we go. This is from Jezebel. Yesterday, many Shutterfly users were confused and a few pretty upset by an email that errantly went out to non-mom users congratulating them on bringing a new life into the world. Today, the company has issued an apology and promised to do better. What more can you ask for from a brand? So basically, it sent emails out to non-moms. I don't know how if it specifically.
Hey man, that's not the way they prefer to be called. They prefer to be called noms. that's their word. All right.
We all remember the single nom or the million nom march.
Let me tell you something. I am a nom every day.
The noms, where Charlie's in the trees means something totally different.
That's right. There's, and of course, the greatest of all the noms. Nom. Sorry, keep going.
So yeah, it said, congratulations. There's nothing more amazing than bringing a new life into this world. And as a new parent, you're going to find more to love, more to give, and more to share. We're here to help every step of the way. This apparently went out to all the single ladies, as Beyonce once said.
All the single ladies. Congratulations on your baby. We're glad you had a baby. They're like, no, I'm a nom. Look, I don't feel any upsetness about this. I don't feel like this is much to apologize. I mean, yes, apologize, but I don't feel like they're bad people.
Anything worse than the racist caricature Patrick Norton?
I'm still sticking with, I would rate the Mexico and the high school over this one. I mean, this sucks, right? Because, you click a couple times deeper, and they've got the giant Twitter feed of pound infertility, pound baby lost.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you know what I mean? Like pound failed, attempts at getting pregnant. I think everybody took this personal, but this is bad marketing on Shutterfly's part.
So yeah, that just seemed like a baseline fuck up for them.
I mean, if we're gonna, so what you're saying is the headline is Norton stands with racists.
We don't have to accuse him of being a. We just have to get him to deny.
Sorry. Norton sticks with racist Mexican stereotype. That's the headline here.
Patrick. As Dave, to paraphrase Dave Chappelle, he may not have been a racist, but he sure was wearing a racist uniform.
Fair enough.
How about this one? Speaking of racism, Patrick, we're going to bring this one to a fiery conclusion.
Oh, jeez.
The department store Stainsbury's.
I'm sorry, it sounds like Stainsbury's?
Or Sainsbury's.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, SAINSBURY. Removes slave mannequin and apologizes for promotional stunt.
I'm with Brian on this one.
Sainsbury's has apologized and removed a mannequin dressed as the lead character from 12 Years a Slave. The supermarket chain had displayed a model wearing a similar outfit to Solomon Northup, the protagonist in Steve McQueen's film, which graphically depicts the horrors of slavery. The mannequin, which was on a stand selling DVD and Blu-ray copies of the Oscar-winning film, at their branch in Oxford, wore a ripped beige shirt and black trousers, and even had a twig in the pocket.
It had a twig in the pocket? Are you kidding me? Wow. You got a tough decision ahead of you, Mr. Norton.
Can I go back to the high school? I don't even want to talk about this.
This is the final call, man. Who deserves the most to say sorry? Is it because you're down to MSNBC or these guys? I mean, some poor minimum wage making kid was told by an assistant manager, why don't you get one of the mannequins out there? Dress it up.
But I like to think that it's like that they've had that mannequin out there for every hot movie over the last 4 years.
And it's been fine.
It's dated back forever. They had the sharp suit for the artist, they had a little space suit for Gravity, and next thing you know, man, 12 Years a Slave rolls around and all of a sudden fuck all breaks loose.
Well, and keep him like this kid got told by his manager, he went and he tore the shirt and then he walked out and just found a twig and he's like, I'm doing a good job. I'm getting my $7 this hour.
Remember, he's British, so they were like, well, great hustle there. All right, okay. You did a great job dressing up that mannequin there.
Real quick, let's assume that it's creepy British man at the age of 17 whose job is to do this. He's like, listen, mate, I'm going to need you to go out and dress up a slave, all right?
Well, you know what they say here. You can't dress up a slave unless you have some you gave. Ah.
God damn, I hate creepy finish. I'm with Ashley on this one.
Man's terrible.
All right, who needs to apologize the most, Patrick?
Well, since we've attributed this directly to a minimum wage teenager decorating the store at the behest of his frightening manager, I think we're going to stick with MSNBC.
MSNBC, they are way too early and they are way too in need of apologizing to America and Mexico in general.
Congratulations, MSNBC. You win Night Attack's Big Fat Stinking Award. Hey, let's take a moment for Diamond Time.
Well, yeah, and listen, Brian, we've had some complaints lately.
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
The problem is, ever since we went over $2,000 per episode on Patreon, we made a promise that we would wear top hats and monocles when we did Diamond Time.
Yep.
For the last several weeks, I've been on the road.
Yeah.
And I have not brought my top hat and monocle.
That ain't no excuse. They ain't no. You should fashion a top hat. You should purchase one at the local hattery. I want to see you. You should maybe just draw a circle. I think you should take a marker to your face and draw a circle.
Brian, listen, I took matters into my own hands. If you can just go ahead and start with the first Diamond Time, I will join you in progress.
Oh my gosh!
Because
okay.
I found a solution.
Sure. Let me go ahead and cut the camera over here because I'm sure you're doing nothing of surprising import over there. And I'm going to take a look at Diamond Time, and I'm going to try to find, since usually Justin's the one who does these. There we go. Whoa. Hold on. Justin, real quick, shout at me. Which one were we on now?
We are on the Las Vegas, the Amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con.
Yes, the Amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con. It's a comic convention focused on comics. How about that? Have you heard of such a thing, Justin?
Absolutely, Brian. And it's located in Las Vegas, the heart of all the action.
What the hell is on your head? Did you get a miniature top hat just to take on the road?
It's my travel top hat, Brian.
Travel top hat, of course it is.
No gentleman should travel around the country without their travel top hat.
I feel like you run a travel top hat emporium. It's travel top tipper. Travel top tipper, what are you doing here?
It's actually our slow descent into the In Living Color sketch, Men on Film.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, man. The Amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con. It's about comic books, and it's at the South Point.
/Amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con, and it takes place next month. So at the end of the month, June 20th, 21st, and 22nd.
That's at the same location as, if I'm not mistaken, the Amazing Meeting, and probably right around the same time.
The South Point does stuff pretty well.
Yeah, right on. Who else we got, Justin?
The Twitter feed of @roller_bird. I'm a vertical roller skater who made a bird suit, and now I'm working on making the Roller Bird show.
What?
It'll be a make people smile performance art show.
First of all, let's fix this. Everything you said, I'm going to pretend that like any of that made sense. The only thing that makes no sense to me is that Rollerbird is following one person on Twitter and has two people following Rollerbird. And anyone who dresses up in this badass getup deserves more than 2 followers.
So go ahead and check that out. That's Roller_bird, and there should be.
Although I will point out, I will warn you that his last tweet was 2 months ago, and it just says tweet. Tweet.
Although it did have the diamond on it, so he's repping hard.
It's good enough for me. All right, one more. What do you got, Ben?
Here, go ahead. Click on that YouTube link. There's a YouTube link to Rollerbird. I feel like we should get a look at Rollerbird in action.
Yeah, sure. All right, here we go. This is Rollerbird in action doing his Rollerbird rolliness. Let's take a look. Rollerbird 0.05 with a badass pirate font. Let's see it. Jeez, that's loud. Sorry about that.
Come on, Rollerbird.
Come on, buddy. You better pay out. From the imagination came Rollerbird, a vertical roller skating bird. Who cares? 5 minutes a day. I can't read it. It's too fast. He will shred. Jesus Christ. Imagine good video, good sound, and a real bird suit. Help the roller bird. This is amazing.
So this is in the Venice Skate Park in Venice Beach, California. And boy, hell, is that roller bird not fucking skating around, man. Look at that guy go.
Oh, that was amazing. With your help, it can happen. This is the best thing ever.
There we go, man. That is the roller_bird. Go ahead and check that out. Our last time and time entry this week is Sports Rage. That is at Sports Rage. Gabriel Morency is a Canadian sports talk personality. He talks sports, gambling, and his worldview every weeknight but Tuesday. Good. Stay off our property, Canuck.
Yeah, man. Dude, that's the way to go. What do you suppose he's doing on Tuesdays?
I don't know. Probably eating some poutine.
Probably.
But there we go. I'll tell you what. Check it out. That is sportsragetv.com. If you would like to have your project shouted out here on Diamond Time, what you need to do is go on over to nightattack.tv/Diamond Time and put in your entry. Oh, my good God.
There's a lot of doodly doos to Squarespace happening right now. Oh, doodly doodly doo, boodle deedle doo. I like the way Jeff at Metal Mongrel wrote, "Boodle deedle doo, I really love what you do." like it's a Flintstones Valentine.
I swear to God, we have done nothing but just like really harass whoever runs the Squarespace Twitter feed since we've had any kind of interaction with them.
I feel terribly awesome about all that. All right, Patrick, what do you want most in the world to shine a bright shining spotlight on?
Poutine.
Patrick Norton.
I hadn't seen the word in 5 years, and I was in the frozen food section of TJ's last night, and I saw it, and I thought, I need to go back to a town that has poutine in every restaurant. Oh, wait, I can curse on this podcast,
Yeah,
right?
fuck yeah.
Every fucking restaurant.
Woo! You know,
sorry.
Actually, you know what? That would be a good belt bet, is whether or not the guest curses, because we used to have a bet about whether or not we could go an entire podcast without cursing. This is the only thing I don't like about wearing the top hat is I got the mark of the
mark of the beast.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that is heavy lies the head that wears the crown of $2,000 an episode, Brian. We're just gonna have to deal with it.
That's true. Let's check in on the movie draft minute, and then we'll wrap up with Patrick Norton. Here we go.
Welcome to Movie Draft Minute, presented by CosmicRadio.tv for the week of May 19th, 2014. I'm your host, Roberto Villegas. Run for your lives! Godzilla's finally out! Did it affect the draft? Let's go find out. Night Attack's in 6th place, still waiting for their first film. Team Man Trekker's in 5th place with $1 Million Arm bringing in $11.3 million, bringing their total to $83.6 million. Team God's Moneybags in 4th place with $142 million. Team Slash Films in 3rd place with $173.6 million. Team The Morning Stream is in 2nd place with Godzilla bringing in $100.8 million, bringing their total to $222.4 million. And still in 1st place with a whopping $250.9 million. It's Team DTNS. And that is Movie Draft Minute for the week of May 19th, 2014.
So you know what we do with the movie draft, right, Patrick?
I am actually not up to speed.
Oh, right on. What we do
but
is
I believe you pick a group of movies and then combine the total box office from them to see who has the best idea of what the true public taste is.
Exactly. And in fact, we're handicapping it right now. We tried something new this year. We used to do individuals. Now we're doing teams. So Justin and I are Team Night Attack, who haven't made any money yet. But the smart money appears to be. Did you see the handicapping on that? There's actual Vegas lines on the movie draft. Like people are taking bets. I mean, this is not. This sounds like I'm overstating. Like we're super important. Like freaking our sportsbook friend Mitsula actually sent us a copy of the. Actual,
he actually works at the. I believe it's still the Caesars or wherever Rio is part of. that their sports book. So he prints out on, I don't think they officially take action on it, but he prints out on that, in that style printout, the Vegas line style, or he'll like pop it up
Sometimes
on the board.
He'll put it on the board.
To take pictures.
Yeah. And who does he have? He has, is it the morning stream or DTNS he has favored to win?
If somebody will throw a link to it in the chat room, but I think it was fairly even odds between the two of them. Morning Stream will have the brass ring after this week. That's for sure. Actually, no. Wait, who has X-Men? DTNS has X-Men, right?
Yeah, they do.
So DTNS won't give it up.
Man, that's a good point. I feel like the morning stream did a hell of a lot better than I thought. You know, Godzilla and Neighbors pulling in 90 million each over the last weekend.
Wow, and they do have 22 Jump Street too. No, I'll tell you what, they might not. The thing is, like, I don't know if they can get to 800 though. 800's really where
that's winners territory up there. I'll tell you one thing. I am happy that I'm starting to see advertisements for Edge of Tomorrow, because you and I bought it as one of our low-cost wild cards, hopefully, you know, making it a surprise. But unfortunately, all the ads I'm seeing are like on Cartoon Network and stuff, and it's a PG-13 flick, which seems like they're wasting their ad dollars in a stupid spot.
I mean, but isn't that like all you watch? Like, because
I was gonna say the number of stoners watching that channel is equal to the number of children watching that channel.
Well, yeah, maybe that is the case. Maybe it's the right.
No, I saw there's been a ton of ads for it on. I was watching basketball earlier, and it was heavily promoted during basketball, which I assume is a bit more of a target demo. But they're promoting it as the big, like the sci-fi movie you have to see. Like, they have like big critic quotes and stuff with it.
Well,
so.
And yes, it's just sci-fi Groundhog Day, but I liked Groundhog Day, and I'd like to see Groundhog Day in a sci-fi universe. People are asking for one more plug. Andrew Mays is saying bit.ly/Night Attack stickers. They made Night Attack stickers of the Diamond Club logo, and they just want to send them out to you because you're awesome. And I want some, so let me go ahead and I'll fill this out and I'll give my.
Dude, I DM'd Zebgons and Andrew Mays my personal address because I want to sticker my face off.
I'll totally tickle my car.
Totally.
Totally. Okay, so obviously Techzilla.
Oh, by the way, we just got the odds sent in. They actually have Slash Film at 3-2.
Wow.
God's Moneybags at 3-1. Night Attack at 7-2. DTNS at 4-1. Amtrekker 10-1, and TMS at 25-1. Oh no, sorry, no, that was the opening. The opening lines. Now TMS is down to 7-1.
I'll tell you. I mean, I'm glad. I don't know. 4-1 seems pretty rough odds against. I'd like to think we have a better chance than that. I'm all offended. Screw you, McZula. All right. We seriously have to wrap up. Patrick Norton, Techzilla, youtube.com/Techzilla, Techzilla.com, Tekzilla. I was tuning in the other day, and danged if Veronica Belmont didn't look way different. It was very weird for me to figure out.
Veronica Belmont looks way different because that is actually Shannon Morse, a.k.a. Snubs.
Yeah.
You may know her from Hack 5 and other acts of mayhem up at Twit. And then we're also doing a show called Die Tryin'. Actually, myself and a guy named Michael Hand, where we've done everything from make free NAS boxes to bacon to welding to mayhem.
Now, hold on. Is that a separate channel? Where can I look for that?
YouTube.com/Die Tryin', or
man, what a great
DIYTRYIN.
This is a great name. Wait, DIY. Oh, DIY.
DIY try.
Got it. That's even more clever. I'll tell you what, Die Tryin' should definitely be in our startup spelling bee. Because nobody will get it.
Well, try to get Die Trying, and it's like a $75,000 URL or something insane like that.
So
sure. Lopped off a G. Plus, it's more YouTube-y that way.
So what would you say is the one must-see video for anybody who just wants to get into Die Trying?
Exactly.
No. Like, which one should we watch here?
Sorry, brain damaged. Probably, it depends on, like, cold brew coffee. Next week's bacon episode, we did one building a free NAS box. The one we did last week was the most frustrating one we've ever done. It's really simple. 3 holes in a block of wood, right? How can you screw this up? Inductive charging. Like, you got what kind of phone you got? Like a Nexus phone? Anybody with a Nexus?
I'm iPhone, but whatever.
Okay, so imagine wireless charging, which basically requires Android for reasons that I will never explain. But it's a really simple project, right? We're making a nice wooden stand, embedding an inductive charger in it. Nearly killed us. That's all I'm going to say.
Like physically nearly killed you?
No, actually, that part was easy. It was the emotional trauma of trying to make inductive charging work in the real world. It gets me every time. It's really simple. All you got to do is rest this down on a block of wood. Could it be any simpler than that?
And so how far off are we from being able to have wirelessly charging devices? Like we all fantasize. I mean, see, you are laughing derisively at the mere idea of it, which doesn't.
Well, if you have like a Nexus 5 and the charger, you just go like this, and that's wireless charging. But it has to be within like 2 millimeters of each other. But the wireless charging we all want, which is our laptops magically charge as we walk around the house, or our phone never runs out of power.
Right.
The problem is they keep frying organs when they try to make it work in the real world.
So it's a liability nightmare, is what it was.
It's bad.
It's more of a fail nightmare. It's more of a physics nightmare.
You might find yourself on the apologizing for Olympics, like we do here on this show. If you were to release something like that, check that out. That is DIY trying. And Patrick, listen, I thought you guys made an awesome pick. With Shannon as the replacement for Veronica.
Oh my God, no, she's such good talent, and you guys, I'm sure you already know this, but I'm sure you guys are lucky to have gotten her, and we couldn't be more thrilled because we're big fans of her for sure.
No, we were super stoked. Veronica is fundamentally irreplaceable.
Yeah,
and Shannon just jumped in swinging and has been really killer to work with. So
absolutely, well,
she's out there hugging pandas. You know,
she's got different. Look, she's got stuff to do. Man, I
guess, pandas to hug, dumplings to eat.
I guess that's it for this episode of freaking Night Attack, man. It was a good time. We'll hang around, do a big fat after show. Of course, if you're a patron, you can see the entire pre-show and post-show. Thank you to our 1,400 bajillion D, all of you guys. Do me a favor, guys.
Of course, Ryan, remember, go to reddit.com/r/Diamond Club for the official Reddit goings on.
Yes, dude, reddit.com/r/Diamond Club, home of the brave, the bravest warriors. Oh crap, it's not going to show this GIF. I wanted to show the GIF, but it's locked up. Computer. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Let me get this all set up. It's going to be great. Hang in there, Justin. I know you're excited. Be cool.
Until then, see you next Tuesday.
Be cool, bro.